guys, so for today's video I'm going to be giving you guys 12 tips if you're going to Grant Landis show. And if you don't know who Grant Landis is, he's a singer slash songwriter. He is currently on his Bedtime Stories tour, and I'll link all of his social media in the description box below. And yeah, these are just a few tips, and I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up. Tip number 1 would be to come earlier to the venue. Come around 5 to 6 hours early, but this is only if you want to see Grant, Lexi, etc. If you want to see them before the show starts and stuff. But yeah, just come to the venue earlier. And another reason why you should come to the venue earlier is because there are going to be a bunch of girls like waiting to get a line and stuff, and if you want to be in the front, just come earlier and stuff. So number 2 would be if you want to sit. If you want Grant to sing to you, I suggest you sit in the middle because that's where he usually chooses the girls. So if you want Grant to sing to you, just sit in the middle. And I came up with the conclusion in my tiny little head that he chooses a girl in the middle because in my show he chose my friend, which was in the middle. He chose her, and then in this other girl show he chose the girl that was in the middle as well. So yeah, I concluded that in my head that he chooses the girl that is in the middle. So yeah, and I am so sorry I sound sick because I am sick, so yeah, sorry about that. Tip number 3 would be to make sure the night before the show, make sure on your phone, your iPod, your electronic, your camera, whatever, make sure you have enough storage to take pictures, because while you're taking pictures or videos during the show of Grant, you don't want it to pop up saying not enough storage, then you have to delete some apps and stuff. It doesn't take up time. So just make sure you have enough storage the night before. Number 4 would be to make friends at the venue, at the show. Everybody's going to be so friendly. I mean, hopefully nobody's rude. But yeah, just make friends and stuff. Everybody's nice. You're all there for that one reason, to see Grant and Lexi. So yeah, just make friends. And this helps especially if you're going by yourself. So tip number 5 would be to not be scared to ask anything during the Q&A. Before Q&A even happens, Paris is gonna tell you guys how everything works and stuff, and he's gonna tell you guys to not ask any silly questions. But yeah, just make sure you ask a reasonable question. But yeah, and just don't be scared to ask anything. Just make sure it's not a silly question. Tip number 6 would be to stay hydrated. Yeah, just bring extra water. Because I'm pretty sure at the venue that you're gonna go, they either won't sell waters or they'll be super expensive, around $8-10. But yeah, just make sure you bring extra bottles of water, because while you're meeting Grant, you really don't want to pass out because that will take time away from your meet and greet. So you just want to really airplane. Anyways, you just want to make sure you bring extra water bottles and stuff. And I have a short story for you guys that happened at the show. So Grant was calling Bert hey Bert, can you get me a water bottle and stuff? But Bert was nowhere to be found. So lucky me, I had 3 extra water bottles in my bag. So I grabbed one and I gave it to Grant, and I just gave it to him. And I'm like, Grant, I have a water bottle, here you go. And I'll put that video in the end as well with other videos and pictures and stuff. But I gave him a water bottle and he still owes me one back. I'm still waiting on that water bottle. But yeah, number 7 would be to not take too many pictures. I know I said before to save storage and stuff, but you really just want to not take too many pictures because then that will take away from the experience. If you want to take pictures and all, a lot, you can, but just make sure you're looking at Grant, not at the camera. That's a mistake I did. It would be to not rush during your meet and greet time, because you don't just want to be hi Grant, hug, okay, bye Grant. You don't want to do that. You waited months for this. You waited a lot of months or even years. You don't want that to happen. You really don't want to take, you don't want to rush it. They don't rush you. Well, they didn't rush me. Hopefully they don't rush you guys. But yeah, just take your time and make sure you have a conversation with Grant. Try not to be too shy because you have to remember he's just a teenage kid like us. So number 9 would be to bring comfortable clothes. because you're going to be sitting on the floor, and it's going to be worse if you're sitting on a hardwood floor. But yeah, just make sure to bring comfortable clothes. And like, say it's a hot day, bring some shorts and like a tank top. And if it's like a cold day, just bring a jacket and some jeans. Yeah, and hopefully they gave you guys seat cushions. They didn't give us seat cushions, and I was very upset because I really wanted a seat cushion, but they didn't give it to us. Like, oh, what's going on? Tip number 10 would be to bring extra money, because they will be selling merch. And just bring extra money because you will need it for food and the merch and stuff. And yeah, number 11 would be to live in the moment, because like once you get home, you're gonna, like, if all you did was take pictures, you're gonna be like, why did I do that? I miss him so much now. Like, just live in the moment, like have fun, be wild, don't be shy, don't be scared, just live in the moment. And yeah, this is the last but not least, tip 12 would be to be prepared for PCE to hit you like a mother trucker, because it will hit you very hard, like you won't even know. But do not look at the pictures once it hits you, and videos. Do not look at them, because it will just make it worse. So yeah, I hope all you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank all of my friends, aka the Anaheim Squad, who made me meeting Grant possible, especially Vivi. And yeah, just make sure you have a great time and stuff. Grant, I have water. I have gators.
I'll give you a water bag.
He's gonna give you a water.
Thank you, no, I'm gonna give you that. Alright, so this next song is by one of my favorite artists called Why Do It by Landis.
Finally, my first award!
What was your plan? Look at it twisted.